That's right, it's that time again, and welcome back to my channel. It's Ryan the Collector Kid. Now it's that time again for the Nexus Toy Fair, which was on Saturday the 11th of October, and I had the opportunity to set up my stall again, which was incredible. I managed to get there about 15 minutes early, which was great to be able to set everything up, and also my friend Josh and Chris were also there with their stalls as well, so always good to see those guys as well. Now, although there was a lot of different events on, like Bricktober, and I think there was like a cosplay anime thing on as well, there was still over about 1,000 people that came through on the day, so it was really cool to see a lot of different people and new faces and also familiar faces as well. And what I love about the Nexus Toy Fair is it's not just about selling toys, but it's also about the community as well. I was able to have some really cool conversations with a lot of other fellow collectors, which is always a pleasure as well. Now, just before the doors opened, I was able to have a little bit of a look around the toy fair before the general public came in, and this is what we found. although I couldn't leave my stall, it meant that I wasn't able to see the rest of the toy fair or get any filming in, but it did stop my friends from giving me a couple of gifts. So I want to give a big shout out to Josh for these 2 gifts that I got. So the first one we got was a copy of the Scorpion King for PS2 with, of course, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. So yeah, I'll look forward to giving this one a whirl and seeing what it's like. So thank you again for that, Josh. Some PS2 goodness. That is the Scorpion King for PS2. And then next up, I was also able to get this Beetlejuice themed cup. And I just love the translucent green. It just reminds me of Slimer, Ghostbusters and all that kind of stuff. So he also gave me that one as well. So looking forward to putting my smoothies in, or Dr. Pepper, or whatever I need next time for editing. So thank you again, Josh, for that. That's an awesome piece to add to my collection. Now also the stall next to me has lots of little trinkets. They always have little McDonald's toys and bits and bobs and things like that. And this was an item that I had seen a little while ago, but it popped up again, so I thought, yeah, I'll nab it. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the original Matchbox Stingray toy line. And as you know, I'm a big Jerry Anderson fan, so I love my Thunderbirds, I love my Captain Scarlet, and of course Stingray. So this is Lieutenant Phones, who is second in command. And yeah, I just thought, yep, this will go great with my Jerry Anderson collection. So I was able to get this for $20, which I think is pretty fair considering it's still sealed on the packet. And I just love the original artwork on the Matchbox Stingray. And they did Thunderbirds as well. It's so simple, but it just pops. I love the color on it. If we have a look on the back here, we can see the original playset, plus some other toys that you can get from the Stingray collection. And this was from 1993. That is Lieutenant Phones from the Matchbox Stingray series. So overall, had an incredible day. Was able to sell quite a few big items that I'd got from op shops, off eBay, and just generally other places as well. So I was able to make a bit of a tiny profit there, which is always a good one for the day as well. But the next person that I spoke to at the store, I was not expecting this. This is an incredible story. I cannot believe what happened. Now, this next person that I spoke to was a subscriber of the channel, and he mentioned his name is Sean. Usually when I talk to my customers or people that subscribe to my channel, they kind of say, you know, subscribe to your channel, awesome collection, things like that. And we sort of get talking about what they collect and toy collections and things like that. But this was quite a very different conversation, and it led to something that really blew my mind. So firstly, Sean asked me, do you know Bravestarr? And I was like, of course I know Bravestarr. I have the Mattel toys, and I have watched the 80s cartoon as well. So if you're not familiar with Bravestarr, it was a cartoon that came out in the 1980s. It starred Marshall Bravestarr, who was one of the key characters, the hero, against Tex Hex. It was kind of like Cowboys versus Aliens, but in cartoon form. Later on, Mattel actually created a toy line from that, and that's where the Bravestarr Mattel toys came from. So Sean mentioned that his brother had all these vintage Bravestarr toys in his shed and had recently given them to him, and he didn't really know what to do with them. And he said, look, maybe you could have a look at them, see what you think. I said, okay, sure. I can come over and have a look, and we sort of exchanged details, and his family were there having some lunch as well. And then he mentioned, actually, I've got them in the car if you want to have a look. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, that'd be great. I was kind of a bit taken back by that. And I said, look, give me about an hour because I'm still manning the store, but I can get my good mate Josh to spot me for a bit. He said, no worries. And he came back in about an hour, and I was able to get my friend Josh to spot the store. So we went across to the tennis court where there was a little car park for Nexus Toy Fair, and essentially proceeded to show me what he had in the car. This incredible vintage collection of toy goodness. I'm so speechless as to what I got. He just kept bringing tub after tub. I think there was about 4 tubs in total. Not only vintage Bravestarr, but also other vintage toy lines. So you had Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Voltron. It just keeps going on. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There was also Dino Riders accessories, G.I. Joe accessories, the list goes on. So we were able to make a private deal together, and we're both happy and comfortable with making that deal. And Sean was a gentleman, and he actually helped me with the cases to my car, which was on the other side of the building as well. So big shout out to you, Sean, for that. So let's crack on and have a look at the first 2 crates of Bravestar to see what I got. Alright, so this is the first box that we have, and I just couldn't believe it. There's some really nice, pristine Bravestar figures in here, and also it includes the Fort Kerium playset as well. He said that there's a little bit of damage to it, but apart from what I can see, it's pretty much pristine. So enough of me yapping, let's just have a look and see what we got.
Tex Hex attacks with a new kind of evil.
Bravestar! My Skullwalker will stomp you flat, Bravestar!
Skullwalker 3030 Bravestar and Tex Hex Zone 70.
3030 can stand up to your evil, Tex Hex! I'll transform Skullwalker and attack from the air. Use your blaster cannon to stop him, 3030. You're grounded, Tex Hex. I'll get you for this.
Skullwalker and 3030 from the world of Bravestar. Other action figures sold separately. New from Bravestar.
So first up we have a complete 3030, and he is in excellent condition. He's got his original cases on the side here, the tail, he's got his harness with everything. The legs are in excellent condition, there's no breakage or anything, and there's also a little section underneath the belly that opens up, and you could obviously put your Kerium in there as well. But this is just an incredible representation of the 3030 from Bravestar. He's in incredible condition. Just cannot believe the state of these figures. These must have been kept in immaculate condition in Sean's brother's shed. So that is 3030 from Bravestar. So in no particular order, we have Tex Hex's Skullwalker, and I believe that this one has a switch that actually does a walking sort of motion. Which is pretty cool, and there's also the head sort of moves up and down as well. Again, this is in incredible condition. It looks like it literally just come out of the packet. Those stickers on the back are crisp. The head looks great. They're silver. It's still got the original gold harness there as well. Yeah, I'm just speechless. As I said, this is immaculate. Yeah, so that is Tex Hex's Skullwalker from Bravestar.
The planet was doomed until he came. The toughest lawman in the Western Galaxy. Marshal Bravestar, the only man who could stop Tex Hex, the evilest space outlaw ever. The biggest laser battle in space is about to begin. Get ready. Marshal Tex Hex, the neutral laser, and you. Blow open the town and blast off the outlaws with weapons that shoot invisible electronic beams.
Awesome!
Bravestar. Mattel batteries not included, toys sold separately.
Next up we have Sandstorm, and he's complete with his golden gun, and he also has his handcuffs on the back there. This is a figure that I already do have, but it's always nice to get a beautiful representation of that. So with Sandstorm, you'd obviously fill him up with water, and then he's got a water spray effect where you push the back button and he would actually shoot water out of his mouth. So that's pretty cool. So that is Sandstorm from Bravestar by Mattel. Next up we have Handlebars, and he is in really great condition as well. A little bit of paint rub at the front, which is generally expected for the age of this figure, and he also does come with his silver discs as well, which he can throw by placing him in the hand, and then there's essentially a button that you would press which would then activate that hand to flick these discs. These discs are in great condition, like the silver is still on there. Cannot believe that. Yeah, another cool find. So that is Handlebars from Bravestar 1986. He does come with his disc accessories as well. Next up we've got the main hero of the show, and that is Marshal Bravestar, and he's got his white cowboy hat with the red logo on the top. He's also rocking his armored vest. He's got his rifle pistol here as well, and he also has his laser gun on the side holster there as well. From what I can see, this is also complete, and he does also have a feature where you push the button and he's got like a gun draw arm motion as well, which is a really cool feature of this figure. And apart from minimum paint rub, Marshal Bravestar is in incredible condition, and yeah, it's generally pretty rare to find him with his hat, let alone all the other bits and bobs that go with him as well. So there you go, that is Marshal Bravestar from Bravestar. And next up we also have Tex Hex. He is complete with his cowboy hat. He also has his armor up the top here. There's 2 golden swords that go in each side. He's also got his sidearm laser pistol in the holster there, and of course his rifle on the other side there. This is in incredible condition as well. Again, minimal paint rub. He's got a feature where you push the button in and his arm would also come up. So that is Tex Hex from Bravestar by Mattel from 1986. Next up we have Deputy Fuzz, and I've never had this figure before. He's pretty cool, little sort of character. He's got a cheeky grin there with the buck teeth showing through, and he's got this really cool vehicle as well, which has the guns on the side here. This looks like a sort of handlebars, or could double as a key as well. So if we have a look at the figure first, he's got this giant cowboy hat on, which does come off, and he's also got a belt with some controls on there, and the stickers are in incredible condition as well. So that's Deputy Fuzz. And having a look at the vehicle here, you can see you've got 4 wheels, nice blue, and it's kind of a bit of a dump truck. It could be sort of used for gold mining or mining Kerium. It does actually have 2 pieces of Kerium inside here, which is really cool. Kerium is essentially like a gold currency in the Bravestar universe. And looking inside here, we also have some more tools as well. So we've got this one. This kind of looks like a hammer. And then we have a spade as well. Yeah, you would sort of tip out all your Kerium in the back there. So that is Deputy Fuzz from Bravestar by Mattel from 1986. So really cool to get another pristine representation of this figure into the collection. Now next up we have one of the last figures, which is Outlaw Scuzz, and he's kind of like the alternative version of Deputy Fuzz. So he's kind of like the bad guy version, I guess. And it looks like there's machine guns on the front here, which is pretty cool. So let's have a look at the figure first. So obviously he's got a massive cowboy hat there, got his rifle, and he also has a similar belt to Deputy Fuzz with a green sticker and a pink sticker as well. We then have a look at his vehicle, and it looks like he has a grey key as well. Now I'm not sure if there was a part that sort of goes, but it looks like this part opens up here, which reveals like a little laboratory kind of thing. We have similar stickers on this side as well, and I think the back also opens up as well. Yes. So the back opens up, so you could probably put your Kerium in there as well, or his tools or weapons. And again, the stickers are in incredible condition for the age of this vehicle. So that is Outback Scuzz from Bravestar by Mattel. Now this piece here goes with the Star Coach, and this is a vehicle that I actually have already. I was able to get it probably about 3 or 4 years ago off eBay for an incredible price. I think it was like $20 or something like that. Now it was a little bit rough for wear, but cleaned it up, and it was missing this piece. So I can now actually complete this piece with my Star Coach. So that is really cool. It's got 3 wheels on the bottom here, it's 2 on the back, 1 there, and again the stickers are in incredible condition. Really awesome to be able to add this piece to my Star Coach vehicle. But yeah, from what I can see in here, we've pretty much got most of the Fort Kerium playset, and the next box we have also has the rest of the Fort Kerium playset in there as well. So let's have a look at that. Alright, so we have the next crate, which is pretty much the Fort Kerium playset.
Outlaw Scuzz's days in Fort Kerium jail are numbered. The evil Tex Hex is planning a jailbreak. Now for the bank and all that Kerium. Bravestar's hawk-like eyes see the danger. Has the evil Tex Hex finally won? Or is Fort Kerium safe with Bravestar? Only you know the answer. Neutral laser, command center, bank jail set, and figures each sold separately. Batteries not included. Some assembly required. Bravestar from Mattel.
So we've got a major part here, which is part of the planetary jail. So that's pretty cool. And I'll set this up later post. We'll do some shots of the playset fully set up, but I just wanted to show you what I'd found as I'm sort of going through it. We have the command center. We have this part, which I'm not too sure what it is, but I'll check the guide out. And we sort of have the chair that goes on the top near the tower. I think this is actually the safe. So you would put all the Kerium inside here, and this would go like so. And then you would close it shut. Yeah, I think this is kind of like a fuse cable, so you would press this button here and that would blow open the safe as well. And then we just have other bits and bobs, which are obviously the panels of command center. We have the original flag. Yeah, pretty much lots of other accessories and bits and bobs, so nothing else in there that I can see, but that pretty much looks like a complete Fort Kerium playset. So we'll set that up and have a look at what it looks like with all the figures. There you go, what an incredible episode. I was not expecting to get this massive haul of Bravestar toys, let alone all the other toys that we'll get to in another episode. So it will be to be continued. Yeah, I'm just blown away by the condition of it, all the figures and the playset as well. Obviously Sean's brother really looked after this. So let me know in the comments down below, did you ever collect any of the Bravestar figures by Mattel or watch the Bravestar cartoon? Would love to know. Let me know in the comments down below. The next Nexus Toy Fair will be on the 17th of January, and I also have a stall there as well. So you want to make sure that you pencil that into your diary, and we'll see you in the new year 2026 at the next Nexus Toy Fair on the 17th of January. So if you've liked what you've seen, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It'll help me with creating more content, and boy do we have some incredible episodes coming up. Obviously after this we're going to be looking at G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, Voltron, the list goes on. So you want to make sure you hit that bell notification to let you know when the next episode comes out. But that will do it for me. Have a great week, stay safe, stay healthy, and you know who you're going to call, Ryan the Collector Kid. See you next time. What I'm going to do now to set this all up. Alright, see you next time. Bye.